Welcome back, everybody. My name is Emmy. This is the channel Frugal Money Saver, and we are here today with a little grocery haul with some meal planning and some fun, yummy holiday treats. So another packed video, and I am so thankful you are joining us for it. My husband Paul and I are an early retirement couple living in the state of New York, and we just show you how to live life more abundantly with less money. So today I am going to show you our ShopRite grocery haul. We stocked up on beef and chicken. Wait till you see these prices, honestly. So I want to share that with you. I want to share my meal plan with you for the week. And I also want to share some yummy last minute treats. We're going to do some sugared pecans. We're going to make some toffee, just a bunch of fun stuff. If you are new, think about subscribing. We'd love to have you join our family. And don't forget to click that bell and get our notifications when we make a new video. So sit back, relax, and again, thank you for being here. I figured we would take a peek in the refrigerator before we went food shopping. So I went earlier in the week to Acme and eggs were $1.12 for the large. So I got 2 dozen right here. I still have a dozen left from my last ShopRite trip and a half a dozen up there. So we're good on eggs. This milk right here, I don't know if any of you have ever tried it, but it was my freebie from Acme, a half a gallon of whole milk, this A2 brand. So wow, free, I'm great with that. I have some chicken broth I need to use up. I still have some eggnog in there, just a little bit I'm gonna have to do something with or drink it. I have some corn left over from when I made that ham soup. I think I will make cornbread with that because I do have cornmeal. We still have a little soup left over I want to use up. This is some whipping cream that I whipped and didn't use, so I got to just mix that into a recipe. I still have 1 delicata squash left. I have some apples. Our cheese drawer is a little low, but we have a bunch of frozen cheese, so that's good. Cream cheese. I've got bacon, but I know I'm going to be getting more bacon because bacon's $1.99 a pound. I still have some carrots, a little bit of celery. Okay, so that's our fridge. So we're looking pretty good right now. We have not been shopping, so it's been like 3 weeks, honestly. The thing is, we have so much in our freezer. We have frozen vegetables. We have frozen fresh tomato sauce we made over the summer. We have basil. We have frozen bananas, frozen cherries, strawberries. So we've been eating out of our freezer and our refrigerator and our pantry. Let's see what we can supplement with. We did get a beautiful head of romaine lettuce because we do like to have a small salad with our meal in the evening. We got a cucumber, we got some organic celery and carrots, and here we have, I used up the last of my corn in that amazing ham and corn chowder we made the other night. These were on sale for $1 a bag, so we grabbed 2 bags of frozen corn. Mangoes. If you follow me at all, you know my passion is mangoes. No, these are not in season, but you know what? They were 50 cents a piece. I am going to let them ripen until they are so ripe, and then we'll try them, and I'm hoping they'll be good. We did get a bag of cheese tortellini. We like to keep those in the freezer for when nights we don't know what to make. We just pop these in a pot of boiling water for like 3 minutes and a little butter and Parmesan cheese, and oh goodness, they're so good. We did get a package of hamburger rolls. I keep these in the freezer because there's just the 2 of us. So when we do have hamburgers, I just pull 2 out. And for $1 a package, this was new Arnold butter bread. I have no idea, but it was like $2.50 a loaf. And again, that goes into the freezer for sandwiches and stuff like that. You know we eat bacon, and there is no food shaming on this channel. Remember that. Say that out loud. We will not food shame each other. We do eat bacon. $1.99. I know I bought several the last time it was on sale, and we still have a couple in the freezer. But Jimmy Dean bacon at $1.99. Look at this. It's beautiful. I couldn't not get it. We stick it in the freezer. That's why we have the extra small freezer. Mozzarella was $1.99 a pound. Got that. We'll put that right in the freezer. Butter was $1.88, and you were allowed to get 4 of them, which you can see we did. I will freeze that as well. Now, this is the reason we went shopping. 80% ground beef was $1 off a pound. So instead of $2.99, we paid $1.99 with our digital coupon. So $2 a pound for 80% ground beef, freshly ground. This isn't the stuff in the tube. This is done right in our butcher. So that was awesome. Then fresh young chickens, Tyson, 89 cents a pound. They were fresh. All Tyson chicken was 50% off. The woman was so kind at the butcher in ShopRite. Didn't see any out. And she said, let me check. The truck just came in. And she pulled out 3 for us. And I cannot tell you, for 89 cents a pound, one chicken will feed us literally 3 or 4 meals, right, Paul?
Easy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, guilty pleasure. One thing Paul and I used to enjoy doing is going out and getting, what kind of wings, Paul?
Buffalo chicken wings.
Hot, spicy buffalo chicken wings. But those days are gone until further notice. So, and I've been watching chicken wings, and they are so expensive. People used to throw the wings away. So we can thank Buffalo, New York for that. But they were on sale $1.74 a pound. So I got us 2 packages of those. So for $7.40, we're going to get about 20 wings, and I do make a really good buffalo wing. So we got 2 packages of wings at $1.74. These were 89 cents. Ground beef for $1.99. So it was just a stock-up haul, really and truly what it was. Oh, and the tortellini, I don't know if I said it, that was on sale $1.99. So that's a great price for ready-made tortellini too. So here we go, nothing fancy. Like I said, we've been eating out of our pantry, our refrigerator, our freezer, and we're doing great. I will give you the total, and I'm going to show you this week's meal plan. I wanted to visually show you this week's meal plan. I just think it may help a little bit. So Tuesday, we're going to roast one of the chickens we bought, and I'm going to make some homemade chicken gravy with that. We're going to finish up the delicata squash, and we will have a tossed green salad. Wednesday, we're going to use that leftover chicken, some of it, to make hot open-faced chicken and gravy sandwiches. And what I will do with the gravy is add some peas and corn to it. We will layer a piece of bread, chicken, and then the gravy with the peas and the corn on top. Thursday, I know I need to use up the rest of the chicken, so I am going to make chicken cheese puff pastry bundles, and I'm going to freeze them because they will make a great appetizer for New Year's Eve. Then Thursday evening, we're going to have cheeseburgers, roasted potatoes, and roasted carrots. Friday will be pasta with some of the fresh tomato sauce that I froze from the summer and a green salad. Saturday, we have a Clemson game. We love college football. And I'm going to make the buffalo chicken wings with celery and carrot sticks and a homemade ranch dip. I have sour cream still left in the refrigerator. Sunday will be some stir-fried Asian veggies and rice. I have a package of wonderful stir-fry veggies in the freezer. So that will be a nice, easy, light Sunday meal. And then Monday, I am going to do a sheet pan roasted meal in the oven of Italian sausage, carrots, and I still have sweet potatoes left over that I had bought for Thanksgiving. So we are using up a lot of what we have. This is one of our tried and true family recipes. My niece actually asks for this every single year from us, and I am so happy to make it for her. So super easy, frugal, delicious. It tastes like so much more than saltine crackers. So what you're going to start with is a tray of just regular saltine crackers. Doesn't need to be an expensive brand. There are 40 crackers lining the sheet. Make sure your tray has rim on it all the way around, because you're working with a hot syrup here and it could drip everywhere. Number 2, make sure your cookie tray is lined. Mine overlapped just a little bit here, so I put a little parchment, but put something down, either a slip mat or some parchment paper so this doesn't stick. Then you need a cup of brown sugar, about a cup and a half of chocolate chips. The original recipe did call for 2 sticks of butter, but when I read through the reviews, everyone said it was ultra greasy. So I am going to try a stick and a half of butter, which is 12 tablespoons of butter. And when you see how easy this is and how it comes out, you are going to be shocked. I melted the butter over medium heat, and now I'm going to take the cup of brown sugar and I'm just going to put this all together. Now the trick to this is, once it starts to boil, you do not mix it again. And we're going to set our timer and we're going to let it boil for 3 minutes. We're starting to come to a nice boil now. I just put the timer on for 3 minutes. I'm not going to touch it, and we're going to let this boil over medium low. You do not want to burn this. So go between medium and medium low, maybe even low on your stove. You just want to keep it at a boil like this, a simmer, for 3 minutes. I also preheated my oven to 400. This is on low heat, and it has been boiling about 2 minutes. We have a minute left. Remember, you don't turn it, don't stir it, don't touch it, and be very careful when you do take it off the stove, because this is some hot caramel. Here we go. This boiled the 3 minutes, and now what I'm going to do is just pour it all over these crackers, just like this. And we're just going to gently move this around to cover all our crackers. Make sure you get the edges all over. See how it runs off though? So that's why it's so important to cover your sheet. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take this now, put it in a 400-degree oven for about 5 to 6 minutes. Use extreme caution when you are taking this out. It is so hot. We put it in for 5 minutes, and now what I'm going to do is take the chocolate chips and I'm just going to sprinkle them all over. Don't worry about spreading them right now. We are just sprinkling. This is such an inexpensive, fun, delicious treat. It makes a lot. Now we're going to let these chips sit for 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes. Remember, the pan is still hot. Now I'm just going to take, and we are going to take this chocolate and melt it all over these delicious crackers. Oh my God, this makes me so happy. It's just such an easy recipe. The taste is so phenomenal. We'll link the original recipe down below. Look at how beautiful. Now would be the time to top it with whatever you want. You can do some pecans, just crush some pecans. You can do walnuts. You can do candy cane. And what I'm going to do is just crush the candy cane. Now my family didn't want any toppings on it. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of the candy cane I crushed and just put it in a little corner over here. because I thought maybe the mint and chocolate would be fun. After it had cooled to room temperature, we stuck it in the refrigerator. Look at this. Comes apart. This is why you got to use a matte or parchment paper. And now what you can do is either cut it or break it into pieces. And what I'm doing is just breaking it into little pieces. Look at this. And you can see how the toffee got hard and crisp. All right, Paul's gonna take a taste. Go ahead. All right, here it goes.
That's good. Oh, look at that.
Bon appetit. The next yummy holiday treat we're going to make are some candied cinnamon pecans. So all you're going to need, I have a half a pound of pecans. You're going to need some cinnamon, some vanilla, and an egg white. I am also going to add a little chili powder to mine because I want just a little bit of kick, and then a half a cup of sugar. So the first thing we're going to do is take the egg, but I only want a half of the egg white, but we're not going to waste it. You know that, because you can use it in an omelet or wherever. So I got just about that much. The rest I'm going to put in here. To the half of egg white, I am going to add a half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And we are going to mix this until it's frothy. So I did this for about a minute, and you can see it's got a nice little foam topping. I'm now going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar to that. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And by all means, you do not have to add the chili powder. You could just do the cinnamon. That's it. I am just doing about a 1/4 teaspoon of the chili just to give it a little bit of a kick. And now we're going to mix this all together. I preheated my oven to 250 degrees. And now I'm just going to take that half a pound of pecans, put them in there, and I'm going to gently coat them with this cinnamon, egg, and sugar mixture, because you want each of the pecans to have that wonderful taste. We're going to now put it on a tray that's either been covered with parchment paper or a baking mat. And now separate them as much as you can on the mat. I will link the original recipe down below, but the original recipe called for water in the egg white, and I read some of the reviews and they said put vanilla in, and I thought that was a wonderful idea. As they're cooking, every 15 minutes, what we're going to do is turn them. So they're going to cook for about an hour at 250 degrees. So every 15 minutes, set your timer and just give them a little toss. These cooked for 1 hour, and we turn them every 15 minutes. Look at these. They are crispy, crunchy. Oh my goodness, so delicious. Put them in a little glass jar that has been washed and cleaned. Look how pretty that looks. I would keep them refrigerated because they are made with egg. They are so delicious, and this is a total win. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. All those treats are so yummy. The sugared pecans, you know, I don't even know what to say. So, and how simple is that toffee? I know I did that, I think, a year ago or so, but I have so many new subscribers. I wanted to show it to you again. It is so simple, and it tastes just like a Heath bar. If you've ever had a toffee bar, really good, super frugal. They're just fun for the holiday season. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. You know we love you. You know how much we appreciate you. Please stay well, keep yourself well, and by all means, we wish you blessings. And until our next video, bye-bye. Dixie, can Mommy sit on the couch? Can I sit on the couch too, little one? Or is the couch just for you? Huh? Are you comfy? You're taking up like a cushion and a half.